pragmatic social. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't like. Pragmatism leaves me depressed a lot, so I don't like pragmatic. I'm very like I'm idealistic. I romanticize things. I like to. Realistically speaking, in an ideal world, I wouldn't need to provide a service to the world. I could just exist and do what the fuck I please. I hate the idea that unless you are providing or contributing, you're a mooch or you're just, you're not useful. It's like, why do I need to be useful? Why can't I just be? You know how many people go through like major depressive episodes because they're not quote unquote useful enough? How many people have psychotic breaks because they weren't contributing enough? It's so counterproductive to like human nature to like be slaughtered like that. At least I think it is. I have no proof to that assessment. That's my personal assessment. Again, though, I am very much of a Jedi mind where it should be peace and stability and all that good jazz. I'm also a hermit, so as long as I don't have to be, like, bothered, I don't care. Come on. That's my main thing. Being that I'm a hermit, I'm like, I cannot stand that, like, most of our society needs to, like, revolves around interacting forcefully. I hate it. And I mean, like, in person, not online. If I could interact with everyone online, I'd be completely content. Come on, sit still. I wonder why their tails are limp until they, like, go to attack somebody. Is that why the Kitsune has a Soviet flag blanket? Actually, no. That's because I'm of Russian descent, and an inside joke with me and my friends has always been that I was a communist. My best friend was a Nazi because she's of German descent. It was just a running joke that like had never ended, and I kind of let it live. I was never ashamed of my Russian heritage. I just kind of like don't really care. Come on. But yeah, the drawing you're talking of, my friend Kyo drew of me because I passed out my communist Russian flag draped over me like a blanket one night. Do you know about the IWW? The what? I'm gonna go on the assumption I don't know because I honestly thought you had a dyslexic moment meant World War I. So I'm gonna go on the presumption I don't know what the IWW is. So many scorpions, so many targets to take out. Oh my god, fucking Christ! They're just raining in. Fucking shit. Industrial workers of the world. Oh no, I don't know about that. So I don't do anything industrial, so I wouldn't know about that. I'm very not included in that kind of stuff. Okay, that one's dead. Phew. Aiden, do you ever get Tumblr fixed, or is it still being wonky? Sweet. Oop. Any particular reason why you suggest I look into them, seeing as like you're not really telling me much other than the name? Like, what? Whoa. Shit. Go Boone. I love doing this, like, just walking around, just, like, wrecking things. Oh, I'm actually close to Neil's shack. Nice. Let's go to that. Let's go to Neil's shack. Whee! Boink. Oh, I just realized the reason I'm getting crits is because I forgot Graham's outfit is a +3 to crit shots. Forgot about that. I completely forgot. I think you'll like them. The idea of one union for every worker. See, no, I don't like that. I don't prescribe to anything like that. I'm just... Idealistically speaking, I don't want to have to work to exist.
I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
What makes it dangerous?
You must have heard a radio broadcast. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely.
Actually, I didn't hear it.
The radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopia. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Sounds like you've had enough of Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
See, I'm not against the wage system. I just don't think money should be important. Like, I'm trying to think how I can describe it. My personal belief, when there is no more need for, like, resources, like we have an unlimited supply, there'll be no need for wages. I understand why we have a wage system because, you know, we live in a system where, you know, money is required. I want to do away with all the financial department altogether. Like, you don't need it. Oh, these are masters. That's why it's taking so many hits. Damn it. That makes more sense. Okay. I'm wondering why they're not dying. It's because they're fucking super mutant masters. But yeah, I also don't prescribe to groups. They will never be on. See, that's the fine thing. If you go by Star Trek's logic, all you need is a replicator / recycling system of matter. If you can find a way to recycle anything down to base matter, you will do away with the need for any resource. I prescribe to the idea that at some point in the future, humanity will crack the code on how to do that. That's the dream. I know that I will never see that day, but it doesn't mean I have to give up hope that we will get there. Oh shit. How'd they get behind us? See, I like the idea of Star Trek and how that whole system works of, like, society. It's idealistic, and I like it. No one wants anything in that kind of universe. Still have a base substance. See that, but yeah, that's the thing. We'd always have a base substance, which we can get from anything. You could get any matter and convert it into base matter, which is the joy of, like, once we get it, we could use it for anything. We could use derelict ships. We could use obsolete buildings. We could use anything that we want and go, like, and build from there. Because that's how the whole system in Star Trek works. Is the replicators take anything that's recycled, convert it to literal matter, and then go from there. It's extremely sci-fi that, like, there is no basis of reality in it, but that's why I like it. Come on. There we go. Oh, I actually got a headshot? Nice. Not if you... No, you wouldn't run out of waste because, like, you would always be recycling what you use. Because you'd always have, like, refuge, including food. Because you'd replicate dishes, you'd replicate meals, anything. Clothing, if you don't fit anymore, you'd recycle it down. Everything would be recycled. Shit. Take him out. Fuck. I didn't realize he was that close. Oh, thank God. Thank God for Boone. And also, by having that system, we could actually explore space and enjoy finding new planets to actually, you know, get more material off of without having to strip mine a planet. Like, that's the other thing. I kind of like the idea of not strip mining a planet and hollowing it out because we wanted to have all of our stuff. Good night. That's like this. This is like the serpent eating its own tail. No, because the serpent eating its own tail is based on like the homunculus, and the Ouroboros is kind of like a symbol of greed. If I remember correct, if I remember the history of it correctly. Because the Ouroboros was like based on the idea that the snake hungered so much it didn't realize it ate its own tail until it was too late. I'm thinking more constant equivalent exchange. You only get rid of what you don't need to replace it with something you do, and you only get what you give in terms of matter. So think more alchemy than Ouroboros. Just minus the Philosopher's Stone, because that would erase the idea of equivalency. See him on the map, I mean the radar, but I don't see him. Is it because he's past the crater? Probably because he's past the crater. Either that or he's a Nightkin. Oh, there he is. It is him, okay. Really? That's a direct headshot. Fuck you. Not taking that headshot like you should have. That was bullshit. All right. If someone created a replicator, who's to say they wouldn't share this? They would share that. See, that's the point of it, is that it would be based on the inherent goodness of people. That's why I like the idea. It'd be based on the simple fact that by sharing it, no one would ever need again. There would be no need to need, because everyone would suddenly have. It would put everyone on an equal footing. That's what I like about it. We would require someone like Tesla to make it, because then they would know that distributing it would benefit all of mankind, not just one person. And obviously we would put limits on it. Like, for example, say you want a house, you get a house. You want a fucking tank? No, you don't need a fucking tank. Why would you want a tank? It would actually create you get what you need first, then what you want, you play from there. In terms of, like, why do you want it? And what are you going to do with it, kind of thing. Because notice in Star Trek, there's no, like... People just get what they want. They don't really have to work for it. Starfleet is all voluntary. It's a bunch of nerds traveling through space because they want to learn. And that's what I love about it.